Welcome, one and all, to the Super Mario World speedrun. This is going to be a very interesting speedrun for me. I'm curious as to how quickly I can actually finish this game. I've never timed myself with it before, and practiced it a little bit on the Super, not the Super Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance version, which is a fantastic port, by the way. So I practiced a little bit. I think I'm ready to go. And I'm going to be doing a straight path through the game. Not going to be taking any shortcuts. No star road, no warp whistles. I'm not even going to be taking shortcuts with the levels. So I'm going to be taking like the standard path through the levels. Which is going to elongate the game quite a bit. But that's my plan. And I'm going to see how quickly I can get through it. Controls are going to take a little bit of getting used to, though, because, like I said, I practiced on the Game Boy Advance version, which actually has much better controls than this version. They reconfigured the buttons a little bit, and it's much more intuitive. Unfortunately, I cannot configure the buttons in this version, so I'm kind of SOL on that front. Now, this is the first level, technically. It's Yoshi's Island 1. But this level is actually a lot harder than Yoshi's Island 2, and I think most people do that level first. That's the one where you get Yoshi. It's a much simpler level than this one. This one's full of these giant bullets, and can't really speedrun this level too much because it's just got so many hazards. Oh, also worth noting is that this first world is called Yoshi's Island. So I'm not sure if that means this is the Yoshi's Island from the sequel, you know? Like in the canon of the game world, is this where the sequel takes place? You know, I seriously doubt it, but it's possible, I guess. Go ahead and grab some of these coins. It's free loot. But yeah, if this is Yoshi's Island from the sequel, it's a very scaled down Yoshi's Island. It's kind of like when you go to Alefgard in Dragon Warrior 2, and it's like this scaled down, bare bones kind of version of Alefgard. Alright, so that's the first of 4 Switch Palaces. Very important to hit all 4 of them, because they're a huge help. Unfortunately, the other 3 are all locked behind hidden exits of levels, which means I'm going to have to play sorry, messed that one up. Means I'm going to have to play those levels twice, which is unfortunate, because all 3 of them are kind of tedious levels. But that's okay. So just got Yoshi, the big main. This guy's a real game changer for the Mario series. He's a lot of fun, and basically, just kind of lets you walk through walls, too. It's awesome. And you can scarf up these red apples. There's also pink apples. And after you collect a few of these, you get, I can't remember if it's 1-ups or power mushrooms. One of those would be much better than the other. But either way, you get something if you eat enough apples. For some reason, there are no green apples, which is weird, because I know that there's a green apple in that first scene where Mario first materializes and there's that message overhead. There are 3 apples in the background, and one of them's a green apple that does not appear anywhere else in the game. It's kind of like the green Thrax in Secret of Evermore, which is the other game I've been posting as of late on this channel that you are currently viewing. So check out my Secret of Evermore playthrough. It is a very exciting time. Very exciting. Okay, so another exciting thing, speaking of exciting, about Yoshi, is that when he scarfs up Koopas, sometimes it gives him special powers. Like a green Koopa shell, nothing special about that. But if you scarf up a red Koopa shell, he will spit fire. And if you scarf up a blue Koopa shell, he can actually fly temporarily. And then apparently there's a yellow Koopa shell that lets him stomp the ground to kind of damage enemies near where he lands. I say apparently because I almost never see any yellow Koopa shells, and I usually don't have Yoshi when I do. Either way, it's just a fun little thing that you can get these quick temporary powers from scarfing up Koopa shells. Alright, we are closing in on the end of World 1 very quickly. I'm eager to get out of World 1 because World 1 is missing something that adds a lot to this game. And that something is the cape. So yeah, as soon as I get to World 2, I can get the cape, my favorite power-up. It's much easier to use than the raccoon tail in Mario 3. So, big fan of the cape. Can't wait to get it. Speaking of Mario 3, there's been a lot of deliberation. What's a better game, Mario World or Mario 3? And it's close. I will grant that it's close. And for a long time, I would have said Mario 3. But lately, I've been playing both of them a little bit. I fired up Mario Advance 2 to practice Mario World. And while I was at it, I fired up Mario Advance 4 and played some of that game. That is, of course, a remake of Mario 3. So I was able to kind of compare the two back to back. And I'm pretty confident in saying that Mario World is actually the superior of the two. It's a better looking game. It's better playing. You get 3 hit points instead of 2. I mean, not counting the fact that you can box an item in this game. You can queue something up. You know, not counting that. Typically, in this game, when you get hit, you go back down to small Mario, no matter what form you have. Whereas in Mario 3, you just bounce down to big Mario. And if you get hit again, you bounce down to small Mario. So you have that extra hit, which makes a big difference in Mario 3. What else is there? That's about it. I mean, as far as things that I like in Mario 3 that Mario World doesn't have. But other than that, yeah, Mario World I find to be a better crafted, more interesting experience. You can take different paths through the levels, which is another thing that Mario World improves on. There are all kinds of ways to progress through this game. Whereas in Mario 3, you were pretty much on a linear path for most of it. Unless, of course, you got the warp whistles. But either way, I mean, this game is more colorful. It's got better level design. There are a lot fewer cheap deaths in this game. Mario 3 has quite a few levels with cheap deaths in them. This game really doesn't, I feel. So either way, they're both tremendous games, but I would give the slight edge to Super Mario World as of this moment. And I just accidentally killed the guy with the cape. Let me see if I can get another one. There he is. Okay, get him. Get him. Alright, got the cape. Phew. Oh no, lost the cape. Hold on. Get him. Oh, lost the fire flower. I'm just losing all my power-ups. This is terrible. Okay, ready? Ready? We're gonna go for a flight. There we go. Look at that. Unfortunately, with Yoshi, you can't sustain your flight, so you just descend. But still, you can get that one big jump going and soar through the air. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I love the cape. I love just gliding over everything. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, look, a 1-up. Alright, here we go. See if I can get this guy out of the way. Look at that. I have to watch out for that baseball at the bottom. It's coming to get me. Oh no! Yosh! Yep, got him. Phew, that was close. So yeah, from this point on, there are a lot of cape feathers in the game, which is awesome. This is weird, I'm kind of passing through these blocks. I usually try to get all stars with that, but it's tough. If you just kind of repeatedly jump without hesitation, though, just like boom, 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 you'll tend to get the same symbol over and over again. So if you're going for stars, then get a star for the first one and then just keep jumping. This level is a bit of a hassle, to say the least. There's a secret exit here for the next Switch Palace, so I'm going to have to do the level twice. Ooh, another cape. That's what I like. I like to have 2 capes at any given time. Okay, this one you want to run under it, because you're not going to have room to wait for it to come back up. Ooh, damn it. Well, there goes Yoshi. Is that the... No. I think this is the pipe I'm supposed to take. Yeah, this is the one. And you have to have Yoshi with you for this because of that. See, you absorb that blue shell and you get the wing power, which lets you fly up and grab this key. And that opens up the Switch Palace. The green Switch Palace, specifically. Oh, I went the wrong way. Meh. So green blocks actually give you cape feathers when you hit them. So this is extremely useful. Yellow blocks give you mushrooms. Not as useful. And then later you've got red and blue. Oh, hello, cat. Later you've got red and blue blocks, which do not have items in them, unfortunately. But they still help you cross different pits later in the game. So, good to hit all 4 of the palaces. Oh. I've got a cat hanging out, just looking at me. Trying to get him to come over here, but he's just kind of sitting there. He's going, I don't know about this. I think I'm just going to stay over here. So right there, we've got a green block. And boom, cape feather. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. I think we lost him. Yoshi must have gone to that little pit. Damn it. Well, he's gone for the rest of the game. He's like 0 in Mega Man X3. You know, once you lose him, he's gone. So, I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of Yoshi fans are watching this. They're pretty upset. Some children crying somewhere, but there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, so this is the first ghost house in the game. And this one, there's a secret exit that you do not want to miss. And it involves flying up through the swarm of ghosts, which, if you're lucky, you won't get hit, but nothing is guaranteed. And up top, you find this door, and that takes you to the hidden exit. Boom, level over. I think I'm going to have to play it again to get to the normal exit, though. Come on. Come on up. Man, this cat. So yeah, this is the top secret area. It's not on any map. But this is a great spot because you can get Yoshi and you can get 2 feathers. Look at that. So I'm going to be bouncing back to this top secret area quite a few times to get powered up. Ugh. Yeah, it's actually really hard to fly up through the swarm of ghosts. It takes a lot of luck. I was lucky enough to get it on my first try just now. Ghost houses tend to be kind of mazy in this game. There's usually a puzzle that has to be figured out. A secret exit to find. In this case, it's a very simple puzzle. So I'm not sure what was going on there because I'm pretty sure that the yellow block in the floor, it's supposed to create a beanstalk when you hit it that lets you climb up to that upper area. But for some reason, it kept not doing that. It was giving me that P-switch that was not helping me get to the upper area. So yeah, I'm not real sure what was going on there, but I ended up just flying up there because I got tired of waiting for it to give me the beanstalk. That was a little weird, though. Ooh, the guy almost got away from me. Okay, so, got a blue shell. That means Yoshi has wings. Yes, he does. Best part is, if the wings ever wear off, I can just glide the rest of the way. Although they don't seem to be wearing off. Oh, just wore off. Shouldn't have said anything. And Yoshi just fell into a pit. And he's gone forever. Again. Luckily, I have the top secret area now, so I can actually never run out of Yoshis. So this bonus game right here is completely luck-based. You hit these blocks, and if you're lucky, you hit them in the right order. However, if you have the cape, you can cheat. Because if you hit them from the side with the cape, they'll always turn into circles. So, just do what I'm doing, and you can't go wrong with this minigame. Some kind of glitch. I'm not sure why it does that. Alright, so I'm going to try to get in a position here and just do steady jumps. Boom, 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 boom. That didn't work. Let's see. I'm gonna have to hit it over here. There we go. I at least got the 3 stars to chain together. Oh, I missed something interesting. There we go. A 3-up. A 3-up moon. There are only a few of those in the game. They're pretty nice. What? Oh, man. I had the goal right there, too. Could have gone for it. So now I get a chance to show off the cape, though. If you have good timing, you can keep this thing going for a while. You can even gain altitude with it very slowly. But yeah, I have to have like really spot-on timing for that. Looks like the 3-up moon is gone. Can't get that a second time. And level over. It's kind of like having the P-Wing in Mario 3, which let you have infinite flying, of course. Hey, come on up here. This cat, he just wants to sit here and rumble at me. Stop rumbling at me. Come here. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought I was supposed to bring this thing up there with me. I was actually spacing out for a second. I don't like this kind of level design where you have to wait for the level to give you something to step on. You kind of just have to sit there. Not a fan. Yeah, the boss fights in this game are very, very quick. What? What? What do you want? Come here. Oh. maybe you can narrate this video. Yeah, you're gonna ruin the microphone. I'm gonna have to call in a sound guy to fix the audio. Oh no, why did I do that? That was a terrible, terrible mistake. I was trying to hit those guys with the power star, and ended up going right into the lava. Is that my first death? I'm trying to remember if I've died before this. It might be, actually. That was by design because I wanted to get through that block. I didn't want to have to spend too much time on it. Alright, not going to make the same mistake this time. Oh well. It's not like I'm hurting for extra lives. Oy vey. Well, I need the cape to take these guys out anyway. It's a much stronger attack than the fire flower in this game. That's weird. The flower is just kind of sitting there. Oh man, I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Oh well. Lost my cape. So this is a level that I'm going to have to do twice because there's a switch palace hidden here. Which is unfortunate because it's another very tedious level. Oy vey. Actually, I could have equipped the cape just now to keep myself from losing it. Oh well, didn't think about it. I'm pretty sure I screwed up. Hold on. Yeah, I screwed up. Damn it. I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself. This death does not count. Just ignore that. That didn't happen. That almost didn't happen either. Oh, that did happen. All right, starting to get a little sloppy. I need to kind of tune up the band here. Get on the ball. I'm also being very distracted by a cat. Alright, so yeah, you need to use that bridge to get over that pit. And then once you're on the other side, then you can hit the P-switch. It's kind of worth noting the order of the colors in this game. That the green switch is before the red switch, which is before the blue switch. The blue switch is the final and most difficult to get to switch. And it actually echoes the tunic colors in the Zelda games. Green is the weakest, red is next, then blue is usually the strongest. Also, in Metroid, the yellow suit is the weakest, then the red, then the blue or purple, depending on the game. So interesting that that's the way Nintendo orders their colors. Yellow is the weakest, then green, then red, then blue. So now I get to do the whole level over again. Ugh. Vanilla Dome Ghost House. Interesting story here. This level is actually as far as I got the first time I played this game. It was basically like a reward for finishing the school year. It came with the Super NES. So I got this and the Super NES in the same day. Truly magical moment for a young man. Unfortunately, we still had, I think, another 2 weeks left in the school year. So it was like my reward for finishing the school year, but it was an early reward, you see. So I had to go back to school and do 2 more weeks before I was allowed to play it again. Sorry. You know what? Maybe I can wait until this story after I finish the level, because I'm getting my ass kicked here. All right, run through there. This next part. So yeah, this part with the green bubble things. You have to spin jump off of them. If you try to jump over them, it's probably not going to end well. But if you spin jump, you can bounce off of them. A regular jump, you'll just die. So keep that in mind. Oh boy. Wait, did I take the wrong door? I took the wrong door, didn't I? Now, bear in mind that when I was a kid, I was like obsessed with Mario. I loved everything about Mario games. And I didn't have one, so that made it even cooler to me. And so yeah, I get a Super NES and this game as a reward for finishing the school year. Got them at a store that was having a tremendous sale on the system. I think it was like $110 or something, which is all pretty crazy considering that the system was only 3 years old at that point, I think. Not even 3 years old, but like 2.5. But in any case, yeah, so I got the reward a little bit early. And because of that, I wasn't allowed to actually play it until the school year officially concluded. Oh, man. Yeah, I see what's going on here. So I have to get the P switch and then go to the right before I hit it. See, like I said, the ghost houses in this game are basically a puzzle. It's a puzzle to be solved. But yeah, the thing about this level is that when I got the system, I was allowed to play it for like 1 evening, you know, just because it would have been torture to not let me play it. I don't know why I did that. So I played the game for 1 evening, and this is as far as I got. I was able to actually beat the first 2 worlds, and I progressed at a brisk pace too, like as brisk as I could muster, because I wanted to see as much of the game as I could in that 1 evening that I had it. And once that evening was over, the game went into the mothballs for 2 weeks. The system was mothballed. And then after 2 weeks, when the semester officially ended, then I could play it again. And yes, it was a joyous, joyous day when I could play it again. I was very happy. But I'll tell you what, the one night that I got to play this before that 2-week hiatus to finish school, I have never eaten dinner so fast in my life. I even remember what I had to eat. It was like green beans and, don't worry, I like green beans. And I think there was some pork as well. But yeah, I scarfed up that meal just like in minutes. And I am not known for scarfing up meals. I'm known for being one of the slowest eaters on the planet. I will pick at a dinner for an hour. If I'm enjoying the conversation especially, I will sit there and pick at dinner for an hour and just talk to whoever I'm having dinner with. To this day, I'm very consistent about that. So for me to sit down and just scarf up a meal in minutes, that was crazy. I was actually amazed at how I powered through that dinner so that I could get back to playing Super Mario World. After all, I only had it for, I don't know, a little while. It was something like 7:30 at night. And, yeah. Finished dinner, got back to this by like 7:45. And, I think I had till 9 to play it, so I think I did pretty well with it. Ooh, jeez, that's not good. I have to get rid of this shell. There we go. But yeah, the vanilla ghost house, that's as far as I got. Those green bubble things, they were the end of me because I didn't know about the spin jump. I didn't know that you were supposed to bounce off of them. So I would just try to jump over them normally, and it just didn't work out. Kept landing on them, kept dying. So this, now that I think about it, this level, the one that I'm playing right now, this was probably the first new one that I saw once I was able to actually play the game for real. You know, once the school year was over and I could really sit down and actually play this game finally. Yeah, this would have been the first level. First new one, anyway. Oh, big dud on that one. It's mainly because I'm distracted by a cat. Again. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Whoa, bullet. Bullet's flying straight towards me. Really cool background here. I like the starry night sky. Oh no. Oh, I really messed that up. I am supremely lucky that I didn't fall into the lava. So yeah, this is another part that really forces you to slow down. Okay, I have no idea which pipes he's gonna pop out of, so that was just complete luck. Oh, 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 oh. Got him. Ah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Yeah, you do not want to lose one of these boss fights and have to do a castle over again. That's like the #1 time-wasting thing that can happen on a speedrun of this game, is dying to a boss and having to repeat their entire castle. So, World 4, the next world, this can be the shortest level, the shortest world, rather, in the entire game. Because technically there are only 2 levels here that you need to do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and jump off a cliff here. Because I need to restock my capes. Ooh, so close. And that's why I left to get 2 more capes. Alright, cat finally stopped climbing all over me so I can focus on the game again. He just wouldn't leave me alone. Okay. I was trying to get him to sit on my lap, but he wouldn't sit on my lap. He just kept climbing on me and then just like climbing off. And I'm just like, where are you going? Are you climbing on or are you climbing off? Like, what's your deal? Make up your mind. You know? He just wouldn't cut it out. Well, I'm officially all distracted now, so... Oh, that's another big advantage that this game has over Mario 3, is Yoshi. There's no Yoshi in Mario 3. Oh, he laid an egg. Wait, what? What is this? Are these coins? I don't understand. This is very underwhelming as far as rewards go. I mean, like, yay, 1 coin. For real, bro? I mean, is this... You're gonna... Oh, a 1-up. Okay, well... I suppose that's acceptable after sitting through that whole charade. Whoa! They can leap now. I hate those football guys. They take too many hits. You have to hit them like... Well, you have to get them like three direct clean hits to take them out. But you can hit them like 6 or 7 times and have them still go, you know, because they're basically invincible for a few seconds after you hit them. So if you just keep hitting them, a lot of your hits aren't going to count. So yeah, they're a real pain. The footballers. Okay. So this part's a little tricky. It's nowhere near as bad as it looks though. This part you have to be very careful, because those spikes actually do not stop. And if you have the cape, it's very easy to accidentally take off when you're running and go right into the spikes. So like right now I can't jump because I'll go right into them. That was a little bit scary, but I made it. Whoa, did you see that? That window in the background opened up. I've never seen that before. Oh, it did again. It's definitely some kind of glitch, but something weird's happening. So this is Ludwig. He is the only unique Koopaling in this game. The other 6 Koopalings, they're basically paired up. Each one basically follows the same attack pattern as another one. But this guy has an attack pattern all his own, and it's a very cool one too. He has easily the biggest, best looking fireballs out of any of the Koopalings. I'd say his fireballs look even better than Bowser's, actually. You compare these fireballs to what Bowser throws at you in the other games, the earlier games. Yeah. Yeah, Ludwig's cool. He's definitely the best Koopaling, I think. He's also the World 7 boss in Mario 3. So I think that makes him more powerful than the other Koopalings in general. Yeah, I wish we got more Koopalings in the later games. I feel like they kind of got phased out for a while, unfortunately. So I think we've just crossed roughly the halfway point of the game, since World 4 is so short. So yeah, we've got 3 worlds left. Unfortunately, things get quite a bit tougher from here on out. I am not looking forward to having to do the castles in Worlds 6 and 7, because they're actually quite brutal. Wait, where'd Yoshi go? I definitely had him a second ago. WTF. He just like poofed. Just like completely poofed. What was that? Anyway, don't mind me. I've got a little trick to do right now. Oops. Well, there goes my cape. Yeah, I got some extra lives out of the deal. That worked out. Now I'm gonna get murdered by a hammer brother. Boom. And we are out of there. Think I'll be able to finish the game with 39 lives? I hope so. How many times have I died so far? Like 3, I think? 3 times? I think I'll be alright. But yeah, the last few castles in this game are really, really difficult. Like, really difficult. Woo! Oh, I just realized this is the 4th and final level that leads to a switch palace. So that means this one I'm going to have to do twice again. I just had a thought. Isn't it crazy how this is the same system that gave us Donkey Kong Country? Because playing this game, I mean, it's very similar to Donkey Kong Country as far as like level design goes and everything. And I'm dead. I mean, this is just very similar to the water levels in DKC. It's got the urchins and the spiny creatures and everything. But look at the graphical difference. It's unreal. Ugh. And remember, I'm going to have to do this level twice even once I finish it. So yeah, this is a little bit of a puzzle. You want to get all these coins, but not the, don't hit the switches, basically. All right, here we go. So you hit this and it turns the coins into, or turns the blocks into coins, and then you can grab all the silver coins, which give you an extra life. Oh my god. Now, extra lives, you know, I don't know. Single extra lives do not have a whole lot of luster in this game, especially when you can amass massive extra lives in the Forest of Illusion with the caterpillar trick. Or you can just go back to the secret area and just collect that Yoshi 1-up over and over again. It's boring but effective. I have to remember that this level has a cape at the beginning, because I can come back here to get capes instead of going back to the top secret area. Unless I need a Yoshi as well. Oh jeez, look at this. I'm trapped. Man, I suppose I could have just waited. Yay, 1-up. Yeah, if you lure a bunch of those fish over before you hit the gate, boom, you get a 1-up. This game is like constantly rewarding you for things. Kind of awesome, actually. Wait, what? Oh, right. This is the world that you have to solve a puzzle to get out of. Darn it. Wish I'd remember that. Boy, to play the level again. Get back here. There we go. Aw, man. Well, poor Yoshi. He's always falling into pits. Alright, so yeah, right here, where the dude splits. What you have to do is you have to climb on top of this pipe and go through it instead of going right to the goal. You also need to be big so that you can break through here and get the key. And that is how you escape from the Forest of Illusion. There's a fortress over there to the left. Most of the fortresses in this game are secret. I think just one of the 4 is actually part of the main quest, if you will. And even that I'm not 100% sure about. Yeah, fortresses generally are secret areas, as they should be, because they tend to be pretty hard areas. More difficult than their castles, even, you know, for their particular worlds. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Ah, jeez. Really? I kind of knew something like that was going to happen. That fireball was being a little bit tricksy. Oh. Oh. Alright, I gotta power up. Hold on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did not mean to do that. See if I can avoid getting hit by that fireball this time. I kinda doubt it, but I'll try. Really? Whoa. Hello. Bowser statues. Oh, man. This is getting a little bit dangerous. Man, so close. Ah, whoa. Whew. Whew, that was intense. Man, after that, this will be a piece of cake. Bye-bye. Another quick boss fight. So it looks like we're a little bit over an hour on the speed run, and I've cleared 5 of the 7 worlds, so not bad at all. What are we at? We're actually at about an hour and 15 minutes. Unfortunately, I think I've said this before, but these last 2 worlds are much harder than everything else. So this is where things get serious. Whew! Look at that. Just leapt right over that guy. Good news is we've hit all 4 of the switch palaces, so I don't need to worry about any more secret exits. I think. Unless there's one that I need to do to progress. We'll see. Boom. I have no idea what that level looks like because I don't think I've ever actually played it, which is actually kind of sad. I mean, I probably did the first time I played the game because I think it took me a couple playthroughs, you know, to learn the cape. Like, I didn't figure out how to fly until playthrough 2. So yeah, I probably saw that level the first time, but that's it. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 he got me. He hit me. Oh, man. Oh, boy. What is this? Oof. No! Wow. That is lame. I'm sorry, but that's, like, really lame. All right, let's try this again. I'll play on the up and up this time. You know, if you really zip through these levels, it's pretty much the same speed as flying anyway. Oof. Yikes. Please let that be. No, it's not. Not the end. Phew. Yeah, those ghosts turn into blocks when you face them, which is actually one of the coolest game mechanics in this particular game. Unfortunately, I think you only see it a couple times. That might even be the only time. I think they should have had an entire level based around that concept of ghosts that turn to stone when you look at them. Oh well. Oh man, that was just sad. I didn't even get to. I didn't even get to play with Yoshi for very long that time, and he's gone. I'm gonna try harder to not get hit when I have Yoshi. Wait, what? What's this? What? That was lame. And I never even got any kind of midpoint checkpoint on this level. So I have to start at the beginning, really? Oy vey. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna go back and get some capes. That didn't work. Wait a minute. This is different. This is not what it looked like before. Where's that bizarre pit with the trampoline? Oh, there it is. Shouldn't have asked. Urgh. There we go. Wow, and it was right at the end, too. Alright, here we go. Wait a minute, I remember this level. This is another complete pain of a level. Unless you have Yoshi and you get a blue shell. Man, I'm so high up I even went over the pipe. Uh-oh. Looks like we're falling. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh man, I just messed up. This is the level where you're supposed to go under the gate. Damn it. Alright, don't worry about it right now. Totally botching these bonus games. Yep. See? It's like the Forest of Illusion. You have to find the secret exit in order to proceed. So I was wrong. There are actually 2 levels that do that. There we go. So yeah, you fly under the gate, go to the other side of this chasm, and there's another gate. Oh, look at that. Also, if you hit those blocks next to the gate, you get a bunch of 1-ups, if I remember correctly. Although, I don't need 1-ups, I have plenty of lives. I'm in no danger of losing. And here is the 3rd fortress out of 4, and the only one that you actually have to do in the main quest. There's also a fortress in Vanilla Dome, there's a fortress in the Forest of Illusion, and there's a fortress in the Valley of Bowser. So 2 before this, 1 after this. All of those are secret areas. But yeah, this fortress, you have to do it. No choice. And it's a tough one too. Although I do like that it's chocolate themed. That's kind of cool. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Easy. Easy. See, fortresses, unlike castles, actually have a midpoint. So that's nice. Uh-oh. Ah, for crying out loud. Oh, 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 oh. Nice save. I really do not like these little thwomps. Oh, that wasn't good. I could use a mushroom of some sort. Oh, that'll do. A cape. I'll take it. And here is the fortress door, which is not your customary red for some reason. Kind of cool, though, that they differentiated it. Oh, shit. I may have screwed up. Okay, just have to get to the other side here. And boom, Trent Reznor is defeated. I don't know why they called it Reznor. I'm not even sure what those things are supposed to be. I think they're rhinos, but I'm really not sure. So yeah, 1 fortress down out of 4. That's the only one that I'll be doing on this playthrough, though. Ah, look at this. No power-ups, just Yoshi. It's always so weird when you have small Mario and Yoshi, because typically when you have Yoshi, it's because you're pretty much all powered up. So, it just looks weird to have Yoshi and no other power-ups. See, I don't know if there's a lava pit under me or what, so I have to be very careful. Oh, and there is a lava pit. So much for being careful. It's getting late. See, what I meant was that I had to be very careful to find a safe spot to land in case there was a lava pit under me. But there was nowhere to land. I was just doomed. Alright. Going back here to get capes can actually save you a lot of time on death. What even is that stuff? It doesn't look like lava. It looks like Coca-Cola. Alright, so this is where I died before. I'm going to be very careful this time to glide over to safety here. By the way, the reason I'm not collecting any Yoshi coins is that all they do is give you a 1-up if you get 5 of them, and on very few of these levels am I going to get all 5 of them anyway, so there's really no point. Okay. I don't like it when I can't see the floor. Whew. Okay. Quick, odd level. I have a feeling that that one was not designed by Shigeru Miyamoto because there was like nothing particularly fun about it. Pretty much everything that Miyamoto designs is at least fun. I mean, say what you will about the guy, and a lot of people have, you know. A lot of people have some pretty mean things to say about Shigeru Miyamoto. He's quite hated in the games industry. A true pariah, really. But say what you will about him, he knows how to make fun levels. That's for damn sure. Ooh, look at that. Oh, phew. That was close. This guy is going to be a thorn in my side. Or he'll just help me with my jump. There we go. Just hanging out, guys. There we go. Boom. Another one in the bag. Unfortunately, the next level is probably the hardest one in the game, I think, for me anyway. And it's the end of World 6. So if this were Donkey Kong Country, we'd be basically at the end of the game right now. Donkey Kong Country, which I just played. Oh, shoot. See, that right there, that's why this is the hardest level. Because of those things. I mean, there are hidden levels that are harder than this one. Like the World 7 Fortress is harder than this. But as far as the main quest goes, I think this is the hardest level. Oh. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Go. Whew, that was incredibly close. And that was just dumb. For some reason, I didn't compute that it was going to fall all the way to the floor. Alright, easy. Nice and easy. Damn it. I was doing so well, too. Wait a minute. This castle actually has a midpoint? I didn't know that. It's a good thing, too. As I recall, this is the part that's really, really hard. I mean, at least I think it is. We're going to find out. Oh, shh. It tricked me. Alright, that's one death. One death on Wendy's Castle. One death and counting on the game's hardest level. I also hate that this level makes you go so slowly. It's like you gotta stop and wait constantly. Alright. Easy. Alright, I'm not gonna fall into its trap this time. Oh, jeez. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Two deaths. Two deaths on Wendy's Castle. 2 deaths and counting. Alright. This is like in Donkey Kong Country when I breeze through most of the game and then I hit like 1 or 2 levels that I'm not good at and just die over and over and over again. Not saying that I'm going to die over and over again on this level, but I might. And that was just dumb. 3 deaths. Hate that part. Alright, easy. Oh, that was close. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Really? 4 deaths. 4 deaths. I can't go back and get capes either because I might lose my midway progress. I think when you do another level and then return, it starts you back at the beginning. So yeah, I am not going to do that just to get a couple of capes. Easy. What? How'd that even happen? How did that even happen? I hit the jump button. Apparently I hit the jump button too late or something. That's the first time that's happened in this entire playthrough, that I hit the jump button and didn't jump. I'm gonna have to play back the tape and listen for my button press. And that was a mistake. Oh, what are we up to now? 5? 5 deaths? Or was that 4? I don't know. It's either 4 or 5. Go with 5, round upward. I have nothing to hide. Frick. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Jeez. Alright, please win this fight. Oh, great. Off to a smashing good start. I have to focus on dodging these fireballs. Boom. See, this is why women can't be Koopalings. Actually, to Wendy's credit, she is probably the toughest Koopaling in Mario 3. Even though Ludwig has like the 7th world, the lucrative semi-main event 7th world spot, which kind of makes him seem like the most powerful, Wendy is actually the most difficult to fight, like in the actual battle with her. Most of the Koopalings in Mario 3, they just like fire rings at you that fly off the screen. Wendy, on the other hand, her rings actually bounce off the walls. So they'll keep bouncing around the room. And I think there can be up to 3 of them at a time. Like 3 of them at once. So if you have 3 rings bouncing around the room that you have to watch out for while you're trying to hit her, I mean, yeah, it's a tough fight. So yeah, Wendy is the toughest Koopaling fight in Mario 3. Also, getting second to last world billing in this game is not too shabby either. So now we've got the ghost ship, which I've always had a theory that this was intended to be World 7, but they scaled it down to just 1 level for whatever reason. So yeah, this is not World 7, it's just 1 single level. And if this were Donkey Kong Country, this would be the K. Rool fight. You know, we just finished World 6. Now we've got the singular ship level to do, and then the game is over. Except in this game, there's an actual World 7 after this. And it is a doozy. I've always wondered why DKC didn't have a World 7. It just seems like an odd omission. You know, I know that how do you say, 8 worlds was kind of the standard back then. But Mario World had at least set the precedent of 7, and 7's a nice number for this kind of game. 6 worlds is just kind of odd, I don't know. Although Nintendo Power, who should be ashamed of themselves, their coverage of DKC made it look like what's it called? Gangplank. Yeah, Gangplank Galleon. The place where you fight K. Rool, that ship. Nintendo Power, they made it look like that was World 7. So they should really be ashamed of themselves, because it is not World 7. It's just one single boss fight and then the game's over. But yeah, their coverage, I don't remember like where exactly their coverage ended, but it ended around around that point, like kind of late in the game. And but yeah, they were just like, really, I'm gonna start at the beginning again? Great. But yeah, they were just like, you know, Gangplank Galleon, you know, the final battles await, what new perils are in store for our heroes. And it really did look like, okay, that's World 7, that's, you know, the final world. So I was pretty disappointed when I actually played DKC and finally managed to beat World 6 after like two rentals of the game, only to discover that World 7 was just a boss fight, and that was it. You know, they could have done a lot with the Galleon world too. They could have done some interesting boat levels. I have a theory about that though. I think that when they were designing DKC 1, I think that they did plan on the boat being World 7, but they didn't have time to finish it. So I think they took the little bit that they designed for the boat world and they put it into DKC 2 instead. Because the first world of DKC 2 is actually, get this, Gangplank Galleon. So I'm not even sure why. I guess it's run aground or something. It's like returned, and I don't know. So if the first world of the second game is that boat, yeah, that's my theory anyway. I think they took the couple of levels that they designed for that world, put them into DKC 2, and then created a whole world based around that. You know, added levels to it and everything. They just didn't have time to do it in the first game. So the first game ended up just being the boss fight, unfortunately. So, yeah. I think if you took World 1 of DKC 2 and just plopped it right at the end of DKC 1, I think it would be pretty fantastic, probably. A fantastic kind of culmination to DKC 1. I think the short length of DKC 1 actually hurts it a little bit. Oh look, it's the Valley of Bowser. Yeah, so this is the true final world of the game as I become extremely sleepy. But I'm not going to quit this close to the end. We're going to go ahead and finish this speed run. I'm just thinking about all the hidden levels in this game. It's actually pretty astounding just how many levels are just tucked away. Any level that has a little red dot on the overworld is a level with a secret exit. I think if it's a big red dot, I think that might mean there are multiple secret exits, but I'm not sure. A level with a yellow dot like this one means there's only one exit. Yeah, these moles kind of remind me of Earthbound a little bit. Uh-oh. Ooh, nice. Very rare item right there. The 3-up moon. Oh, jeez. Whoa, jeez. Okay. All right. Great. Great. There goes my power-up. It's okay, though. I've still got another one. I love that you can have a backup item in this game. It helps so much. It really does. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, I have to go back up and around. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Where's the exit? Whoa. Okay. I think the exit's up there. Oh, that's just great. Oh wait. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. I was just lamenting that I didn't have a cape anymore. I'm like, how am I gonna get up there? Unfortunately, because I don't have a cape, I can't cheat at this mini game. It's all just luck. Yeah, didn't do so well. At least I got 1 life, though. Wait a minute, that wasn't the way out? I'm confused. Uh-oh. We don't have much time. Aha. There we go. Looks like we've got about an hour and 45 minutes on the clock, and I'm very close to the end, so I would say I've made good time on this run. It has actually taken me less time than DKC did, which is very surprising. I always pictured this game as being much longer than DKC. Then again, the DKC run had some pretty huge missteps in it that, even though it ended up being about 2.5 hours, I could have probably shaved off about 45 minutes of that. So, in that context, yeah, this game probably is longer than DKC. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's something that if you have Yoshi, it powers you up or gives you wings or something. I'm not sure though. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I'm holding on to this shell. I guess for protection. Just in case of emergency. Man, I remember reading about this level in the unofficial Mario World guide. The book by Zach Meston and I can't remember who else. But yeah, I definitely read about this level in that guide. Wait, what does it want me to do? Yeah, don't go that way. I think I have to go over this thing and shoot. I think I need to drop this shell. I don't think I'm going to need it for protection. There we go. Ooh, man, I'm really glad I dropped the shell because I would not have been able to duck like that. Whew, damn. All right. Sorry, I'm just catching my breath here. We are in the final world after all. It's not supposed to be easy. Whew. Sheesh. Uh-huh. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Should I go all the way to the bottom or no? Yes. Yes, down here. Go, go, go. I'd honestly feel a lot better about this if I were small Mario. This is the one level in the game that I suggest going in with no power-ups. Oop, oop, oop. Easy, easy. Boom. All right. One, two, three, four, five. 5 levels left. 5 levels left, and at least one of them is incredibly hard. So, thank you for sticking with me this long. Hopefully I have this wrapped up pretty soon so I can go to bed. So here we have the return of the green bubbles. Green bubbles of doom that caused me so much grief in the past. Oh, I remember this. This level is super easy. You just go to the third door and boom, you're done. Jeez. Actually, I think there's a secret exit that'll take you straight to the castle of this world. But it's a super hard to reach secret exit. I think it was the final secret exit that I found in the game, actually. The one time that I got all the secret exits. All 96 of them or whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the last one I found because it's so ridiculous. So yeah, 4 levels left. We're moving right along. Uh-oh. Oh no! I was totally going for the running jump, but I waited too long. That one was totally my fault. Maybe I'll get another cape from this block, though. Wait, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna die on purpose. I have an idea. No cape. Behold my problem-solving skills, though. Man, I could really use a cape for this. Jeez. Well, just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Boom. Oh, sheesh. Oh, man, that was the end right there too. See that green floor right there? That's usually the end of the level. Man, I did really well that time too. Ugh. When I start to have trouble with a level, very often I go into kind of a death loop where I just start making really, really bad mistakes constantly. I think it's an erosion of confidence or something along those lines. And I missed the mushroom. Oh well. True pros don't need the mushroom. I think in a lot of ways, these Mario games, the early ones, are actually easier without power-ups. I mean, the cape notwithstanding, because the cape is amazing. A lot of these levels really are easier as small Mario than they are as big Mario, you know? So I could very easily see someone mastering the game as small Mario and finding it much more efficient than collecting power-ups. There we go. Small Mario has cleared the level. No problem. And 3 left. 3 levels remain. Just 3 more levels. Oh god, another underground level. Wait, I remember this one. This one's a real pain in the ass. Excuse my French. But yeah, these charge and chuck guys, they're real annoying. That's what they are. And now they have shovels. So. Gotta watch out for them. Alright, come on. Jump. There we go. Cape? No, no cape. Oh, Yoshi, that's even better. Awesome. Oh, jeez. I was totally caught off guard by that. Oh my god. Is that Bowser flying around above the castle there? I think it is him. He's in his weird duck machine. I'm going to get a better look at that when I go back. Yeah, pretty sure that's Bowser flying back and forth. Oh man, I love the cape so much. It makes this game much more fun. It's kind of like Dixie Kong's glide in DKC2. Her kind of hovering ability. Oh Jesus, really? Nice save at least. Let's try to hold on to this cape, shall we? See, now I know what the game's gonna pull. So I'll be ready for it. Oof. That bastard. He killed Yoshi. Again. You sons of bitches. Unbelievable. What's going to be down here? We're okay. We're alright. All is well. What? I pressed the jump. That's the second time. That's the second time. That's the second time I pressed the jump button and it didn't jump. You heard me jump. You heard me press the jump button. I pressed it. You heard it. It was on camera. It was on camera. I pressed the jump button. I'm just, you know, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm really, really tired though. I'm actually, I should probably just stop recording and finish this tomorrow, but I'm just really into the idea of like a single segment speed run where it's just one video, boom, start to finish. That is definitely Bowser flying back and forth. Look at that guy. He's like he's in his duck ship. He's flying back and forth with his arms up in the air. He's just like completely spastic, just spastically flying back and forth. What is the deal? What is his deal? Really weird. I mean, like, is that what he does in his free time? He just flies back and forth? Well, then again, he does have the princess inside of that duck ship with him, so... Oh, that just got really creepy. I didn't even think about that. I just meant that he was, like, keeping her with him and, you know, keeping him company while he flies back and forth. He's probably trying to impress her. Trying to impress her by spastically flying back and forth. What a jackass. Not as much of a jackass as these shovel guys, though. These Triple H football players with their shovels and burying. Oh, god damn it. I'm just gonna go this way. There we go. So if you get to the end with Yoshi, he can grab that key. I think that's a shortcut to the Star Road, but I don't recall exactly. Pretty sure it takes you to the Star Road. 2 levels left. And for some reason, this world has 2 castles. I think it's because there was, again, supposed to be 8 worlds, but they only had time to do 7. So I guess this castle would have been on the ghost ship. The unfinished ghost ship world. Or whatever. Oh, jeez. Already out of cape. So the bad news is that this 7th castle right here is probably the 2nd hardest level in the game. Matter of fact, I've got an idea. If you'll bear with me here, I'm going to go grab capes again, because I have an idea. But yeah, Larry's Castle, 2nd hardest level. Wendy's Castle, 1st hardest level. At least as far as the main quest goes. That secret fortress in Valley of Bowser, that is the real hardest level. But you don't have to do it, so that's good. I don't know what number 3 is. Like on the main quest, I don't know what number 3 is. Alright, you ready to do the 2nd hardest level in the main quest? Although it's so close that it might be 1A and 1B between Wendy's Castle and Larry's Castle. Hard to say. So yeah, that fortress on the right there, secret fortress, hardest level in the game. But if you finish it, you get to go to the secret back entrance of Bowser's Castle. which is a great kind of skip. You don't have to actually do the level at all. You can just sneak in, basically. Okay, ready? Here we go. Ooh. Almost did it. I almost did it. Yeah, I remember this. You can take actually a great shortcut. You can get to the final part of the level very quickly with the cape, but it requires you to land on that tiny little block. So, yeah, you can skip the first part, which I did successfully by jumping up here. Alright, watch out. So yeah, that's... Is that it? No. This is it over here. This is the one that you want to land on. I'm just going to wait. And then from here, what you do is you bounce off of this ball and chain with a spin jump, and you fly over to the right, and you intentionally take a hit on the spikes and just plow through to the door. But I'm being patient, so I can avoid taking that hit. Keep my capes. Oh, geez. Really? The cape spin didn't hurt him? I was expecting that to work. What the shit? I couldn't even see him in there. Right, watch out, watch out. Man, I hate this castle so much. I hate this level. Uh-oh. This is the shittiest level. Back to get more capes. Alright, so Wendy's Castle and Larry's Castle. The two levels that I really had trouble with on this run. I'm just going to go ahead and call that early. How many times did I die on Wendy's Castle? Like 4 or 5, I think. 5. So right now our death count is at 1 for Larry's Castle, because my first death was intentional. And unfortunately with this castle, I'm probably going to go back and keep getting capes every time I die, so it's going to take longer than Wendy's Castle did. I mean, in theory. I also might get it on the next go. We'll see. I do think it's a slightly easier castle than Wendy's Castle. By the way, Larry Koopa, I believe he was the first of the Koopalings in SMB3. So he was the first there, he's the last here. Just an interesting note. Whoa. Perfect. Wow. I'm gonna wait. I will wait for the platform to catch up. Ooh. Had to make a jump for it. It worked out. I was lucky. See, now I know that these assholes are unresponsive to the cape spin, so I won't even try it this time. I also know that they can hide in these nooks where you can't see them. wonder if this is Kamek, the villain from Yoshi's Island. It's either Kamek or it's just like random Magic Koopa. No telling. Oh boy. Son of a bitch. Yes! Excellent. Power up. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, great. Let's get Larry Koopa defeated. Ugh, damn it. He just barely eluded defeat there. Oh, crap. God damn it. I'm full of rage right now. I'm sorry. I'm just full of rage. Absolutely full of rage. I'm just thinking, if I had a fire flower as backup, I could have won that fight. I think. I'm gonna go all the way back to the top secret area and restock my items. At this point, I wish I had a warp whistle just to not have to run back. By the way, I really like the music in Vanilla Dome. It's not very Mario-like at all. It's more like Metroid music a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now I have a cape with a fire flower in reserve. This is the secret to victory. I can do it. I can win. I feel great. Whoop. Okay. Easy. Okay. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Whoop. Aw, man. Alright. I'll just have to wait down here. Nope. There it goes. Well. Oh well. Still waiting. I noticed that when you spin jump, a lot of the time it makes Mario face the opposite direction. But then other times it doesn't. So, I don't know. Oh, hello. There. I did it! I can win! Okay, so now for the actual hard part. The quote-unquote hard part. Wait, what? Are you shitting me right now? This Magic Koopa just appeared like right on top of me. I had no chance to survive, make my time. This is stupid. This is just stupid. This whole level is just freaking stupid. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say right now. This is stupid. Look at this. now I get to do this part again. Oop, that was close. Man, I was really looking forward to using that fire flower on Mr. Larry, too. Well, yeah, there goes my mushroom. Oop. Well, killed him, so that's good. Too bad he comes right back. Whew, I'm very thankful for this block right here. That's all I'll say. Very thankful. Oh, by the way, I'm running out of time on this level, so... Alright, just stay back. Stay away from him. Stay away from him. Okay, now, get him. Boom. Oh, man, really? Yay, I did it. I did it. Whew, okay. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and rank that as the toughest level in the main quest. The main campaign, as it would be called in a modern game. Super Mario World's main campaign. The toughest level. Beaten. Wendy's Castle has moved from 1A to 2, I would say. This is number 1. Wendy's Castle is number 2. And this isn't even the last level. We have one more level after this. Luckily, it's a weird level, and it's not that difficult. I should probably go and power up before I go in here, but yeah, I should definitely go power up. Now, there's a bunch of routes that you can take through this level. I usually go with door number 4 and then door number 5. I also usually have the cape when I come here, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe not door number 4, actually. That looks like a pain. Try a different door. Okay. That hurt. Door number 1 seems really easy, though, so I'm going to go with door number 1 and door number 5, I think. But first, I have to go power up again. Yep, just going back to power up. Hey, at least you can go back at all. That's one thing that this game does that Donkey Kong Country does not. I think DKC got this wrong. It lets you backtrack through the worlds without having to use any kind of like flight mechanic. You know, in DKC you have to go to the flight place and you have to charter a flight just to leave the world that you're on and go to the previous world, and it's kind of ridiculous. This game you can just walk freely between the worlds as it should be. And it just takes less time. It's a better design choice, I think. Also, in DKC, when you arrive at a new world and you don't have access to the flight place yet for that world, you can't leave. You're stuck there until you either get to the flight place or get to a save point. Like, you cannot turn the game off. And however many lives you have when you enter that world, those are your lives. You're not... It's just once you run out of that, you're going back to the last save point. So that's something about DKC that I really don't like at all. That I think it would have done better to emulate Mario World instead of doing what it did and stuff. So yeah, door number 1's nice and easy. That's good. Door number 5 is a little trickier, but it's basically just a run. Like a really, really fast run. I think I hesitated. Yeah, I waited just a little too long. Shit. Oh, man. I waited a little bit too long to run. I'm going to try it without the cape feather. Why not? Let's do it. No cape feather. Door number 1. Just gotta stand right here on this red block like so. You're pretty much all set. Get over here as quick as you can. There we go. Go through the door. Well, being small Mario will actually help a little bit with this part. Okay, here we go. Again, I hesitated because I didn't think I had enough room. Barely made it. So yeah, that's door number 5. It's really fast, really easy. You just have to time it perfectly. Like, perfectly. Wait. Turn the disco ball back on. There we go. Got this cool disco ball thing going on. Huh. Man, I hate this kind of thing. Little tiny platforms you have to jump across. Okay. Easy. Hey, wait a minute. These guys are from Mario 2. Super Mario Brothers 2. Doki Doki Apenuku. Great game. Even though it's not really Super Mario Brothers 2. Yeah. Shy Guys, also from that game, also have appeared in other Mario games. Okay, time to fight Bowser, and you may want to note that I have no power-ups at all. So I'm going to have to take this fight very seriously to have any possibility of winning. Alright, I'm going to be quiet and focus. I missed my first shot. You could say I threw away my shot. Oh my god. I thought I had enough space to clear that propeller. Man, that is lame. I'm sorry, but that's just lame. Okay. This is the problem with speedruns for me. I'll do like super well with most of the game, but then I'll hit a point that I have trouble with, and it'll just eat up a bunch of time and ruin the speedrun. You know, if you're gonna speedrun something, you gotta be good at the whole thing. Even those last really tough couple of levels. But I'm trying. I am doing my best. And on that note, I'm going to be quiet and just fully focus on clearing this level. If I can get to Bowser with my 2 capes intact, it's in the bag. Easy. I mean, even if I just get there as small Mario with no power-ups and backup, I should be able to win. It's not a very difficult fight. But we'll see. Alright. Time to concentrate. This is it. here we go. I can do it! I can win! Alright, 2 capes. I have no excuses now. Gotta watch out for that propeller, though. Yeah! Boom! Man, this is such a fun fight. I mean, when you win, anyway. Oh, hold on, don't want to go up there. Fireballs are going to come from up there. Damn it. Wait, hold on. Get that. This part you have to be really careful of the propeller because it's very easy to bump into it when you're jumping over the bubbles or the iron balls or whatever they're supposed to be. You bastard. Okay, easy. Careful. Let's not miss these. He's being much more aggressive in this phase. He's really staying above me. It's harder to hit him. Of course, in the third and final phase, he's extremely aggressive. And it's worth noting that this battle has a ton of King K. Rool DNA from Donkey Kong Country. King K. Rool, of course, is the final boss of that game. And yeah, ton of DNA from that fight in this fight. Except this guy takes 6 hits to beat. King K. Rool takes 9 hits to beat. Each of the 3 phases is 3 hits. This one, each of the 3 phases is 2 hits. This part I always get hit, like invariably. He just traps me in the corner and I get hit. But it's worth it because I get that last shot that I need to put him away for good. So that does it for Super Mario World. Thank you for joining me. It was fun. What's my final time? Like 2.5 hours or so? It's not that different from DKC. I know I didn't think it would be. I figured it would be about the same. But yeah, cool. Oh boy. That was actually a lot of fun. So is the DKC run, although I will say that both of them kind of fall apart a little bit towards the end. You know, you get to those really difficult stages toward the end and, you know, yeah. But the first, I don't know, at least half of both of these games, very fun to speed run. Just zip through as quick as you can. It's a real fun experience. So, with that in mind, guys, thank you for joining me. And my next speedrun will probably be Far Cry Blood Dragon, which is the greatest homage to 80s movies that I've ever seen in any video game. So, I'll see you then.